And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this, pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the mound now, Charlie Morton. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now? So in now for Colorado, Jurickson Profar. Off the mark there. And that's how this series begins.
First pitch, 720.
The wind of the pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Olsen sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nolan Jones.
He's a rarity, Boog, a guy who can really light it up on the road for some reason. Some guys struggle away from their home ballpark, but this guy's better than 350 when he's away from his home ballpark. So I'm looking for him to be a real catalyst in this game today. I mean, they're going to need him to be at his best because most guys just don't consistently perform well at that level away from home.
Ezequiel Tovar stands in now and watches strike one. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Outside. Yeah, Morton originally was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in 2002. He was a 3rd-round pick. Their 1st-round pick that year was Jeff Francoeur. Their 2nd-round pick that year was Brian McCann. That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And ended up winning a World Series with Brian McCann in 2017, but they were wearing Astros uniforms.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. Fired to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back at Truist Park. And on the mound today, Kyle Freeland. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now in for the Braves, Vaughn Grissom, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field. Jones makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr., fourth on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Now a check swing, but he held up.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna in the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. And it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Line drive, base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Austin Riley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the 0-2. And now 1-2. Acuna off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Profar drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Braves strand one. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
The wind and the pitch. A little bit low. Morton, a former all-star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Here comes a pitch. There's the strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, but these guys are all out there.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. And that's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here's Nolan Jones. In there for strike one. Popped up. Albies gets under it and makes the grab, and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Jorge Alfaro, batting with one down, takes a strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And now the rookie second baseman, Coco Montes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that's in there for strike one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throw on to Olsen, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Atlanta, here's a big power threat. Matt Olsen. Matt Olsen, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olsen's teachers in grade school. Swing and a miss. When Olsen was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Ryan Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olsen." Up the middle. Sends it to first, and Olsen is set down.
Batting 6, no left fielder, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Next pitch is popped up. Montes should have this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And it's fouled away.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Out towards left center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Murphy into second, and he's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Kevin Pillar.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the third inning, and now Lowry's Montero. Montero getting to start at first in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Brenton Doyle now at the plate. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Called strike right there. Here's your 1. Base hit center field.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Profar in his 10th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Right-hander kicks, deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now Ezekiel Tovar. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. This looks like extra bases. Doyle rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So up next, Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Sam Hilliard. Freeland, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. There's a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 2 now. That's out to center field. Doyle settles under it. 1 away.
Second baseman.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound.
Ripped into right center. And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 out, runner at second. Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out and a runner at second. Slapped foul. Man at second. And a count 1-2. Runner leads away at second. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Another 1-2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Doyle puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate, and he's already singled in this game. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Right through there for a strike. Oh, and 1 now. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws across the diamond. They get the out on Acuna. Inning over. Braves strand 1. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back onto the 4th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Elias Diaz. Morton back to work. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. And there's a ball. And a pitch. That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Nolan Jones, the next to hit. First time up was a pop out. That misses. Ball 1. And he takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So a man aboard. Jorge Alfaro at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Jones over at second, 1 down. Hammered, base hit. Hilliard fires it to the plate, but it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Coco Montes in there at the knees, and that is strike 1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Montero batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Oh, 0-2 now. In the dirt. Murphy fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. Back at Truist Park, here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Third baseman.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That's in there. That's strike one. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big-time power. And he deals. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Back up the... Oh, that got him! Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Peter Lambert. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Runner on at first with one gone. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Righty delivers. And that's in for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Two down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Throw cut off to third. Close play, but in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. So here's Murphy now. Doubled his first time up. Late swing, fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
There's a swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Olsen at third. Ozuna over at first with 1 away. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Goes to second. Safe there. And next is the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. Grounded out his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Strike 2. Stays alive. And the righty deals. In the air, left field. Profar puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Sam Hilliard next up for the Braves. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. First and second, 2 down. Late that time, and it's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two on, 2 outs. Caught him looking for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Atlanta, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brenton Doyle. And a pitch. Ball one low. There's a strike.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Murphy throws to first in time, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Jurickson Profar digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a strike. High fly ball, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Line drive, base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next to hit, Ryan McMahon. First pitch just misses. And here it comes. There's a strike.
1-1.
Two outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. The Rockies strand one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, Boo, kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. Vaughn Grissom will hit next. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. The pitch. There's a strike. The pitch. That one lifted to left and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Acuna in the box again. Takes the strike. Next offering is downstairs. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. Hammered on a line to the left. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Riley in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Atlanta, and our score remains 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Elias Diaz. Diaz, 32 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one off the mark, and the count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks it down, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies.
Charlie Morton's got the nickname Ground Chuck because of all the ground balls that he gets, and it's a guy that I think about that curveball. When you think about Charlie Morton, he will throw 5, 6, 7 in a row if he has to.
Legit an Uncle Charlie. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Alfaro stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The next offering misses, and now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's ripped. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
Lambert back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Hard ground ball for a base knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And first offering is fouled off. Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Tovar under it. Squeezes it, and there's two down. Kevin Pillar now at the plate. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That to right. And in one hops the wall. Here comes Olson around third. The relay throw. And he's out. cut down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man, relay throw to the plate, a perfect strike, and a great way to end the inning.
So they turn things over to the righty, Colin McHugh.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's going to be Coco Montez. First offering, misses the mark. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez up and throwing. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch is outside. And he deals. In the dirt. Throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. There's the strike. Swings through that one. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna on the run. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Leading off, Sam Hilliard.
The center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Brad Hand.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And a pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Swings through that one for strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Good eye right there.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. And he takes one right on the black. And now 2-2. Fly ball down the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
One out, runner at second. And next for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. And there's a foul ball. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that one fouled off. Albies leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. And a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. You don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one in the air right field. Jones moving in on this one. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's two down. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average but there's on base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. One runs in. Grissom headed for the plate. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That ends the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez. He last pitched 2 days ago.
77. Joe Jimenez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jurickson Profar. The pitch. That one missed. Righty delivers. In the air, right field. That's back there. And it's off the wall.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. So close to driving that thing out of here down the line and right. Just a little more behind it, and he's circling the bases right now. Still, though, put a really nice swing on it.
Go ahead run on base. Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And a good eye there. Right-handed reliever. And he pumps it a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Litke getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air out to center. And it falls. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
McMahon in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
And the 0-1. On a line. Base hit into the outfield. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Throws it away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Next for Colorado, Elias Diaz. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And the 1-0. And there's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Now at the plate, Nolan Jones. And there's the strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Ozuna makes the play. Both runners tagging. A big run scores on the sac fly. They lead it in the 8th.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Alfaro. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. And it's 4-2. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. Dylan Lee on to pitch here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
So digging in, Coco Montez. In there, and it's 0-1.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
And now the count is even. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. That's the 3rd out. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Braves 2. back at Truist Park. And here is Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jake Bird.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
The wind and the pitch. And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side. Montero hauls it in for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side. That is the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Atlanta. And here's the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. And the pitch. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Lee, a 6'3 lefty, 28 years old. And he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. And the pitch. That's to third. And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And there's the strike. The pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Montero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. To short, could be 2. Over to Albies. And they turn to double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jurickson Profar. A switch hitter batting right. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short to first, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Kevin Pillar.
Designated hitter.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Pierce Johnson.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And he deals. There's a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bounce to the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In there for strike 1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And the 0-2. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Vaughn Grissom getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. High in the air, out to right. Jones in position, and he's got it. Ball game, and the Rockies take game 1 of the series on the road.
These guys know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Look in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. Braves, thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
And I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Shine bright as an example of a champion.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-2. The Diamondbacks got 12 hits in this one as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-5. Drew Pomerantz earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading the Padres to a win against the Guardians 4-3. The Pirates hit 3 long balls as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 9-3. The Baltimore Orioles got 18 hits as they blew out the Jays 8-0. The Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 9-5. The Stros amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 6-2. The A's starting pitcher, number 11, grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading the A's over the Rays 3-2. The Texas Rangers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Mm-hmm.